Today we're going to discuss concealment versus cover, and I've set up a house. Is a house concealment or is it cover? Is it going to stop the bullet? So we got basically 2-code exterior wall here and another 2-code wall on the end. We've got what would represent a standard wall inside of a house. The last wall with the drywall there is studded. I'm wanting to see what it would do if we run into a stud with our projectile. Then the exterior, we left brick, we went to siding, and we got a ballistic gel block on the end. Now I can start making excuses. I don't know if we're going to capture anything, but we'll see what the results are. Going to be testing 9mm to start out, and then we're going to go through the NATO calibers. We got 2 options for 5.56, 1 option for 308, and then going to hit it with the 50. So we'll see how this turns out. First up will be 115 grain 9mm. Now unfortunately for today's test I could not locate any 124 grain NATO spec, so we're going to get the 115 grain, then we're going to hit it with the 147 grain. We'll try this out from about 10 feet. Alright, 115. Eyes and ears. Alright, so we just shot our 115 grain and the brick defeated it. We've got 0 penetration. We go to the reverse side here. This wall is built to code. It's got insulation in the middle, 2 3/4 OSB on either side. We got nothing coming through the back. So we'll reset this up with the 147. I'm going to shift the wall slightly so I'm not hitting the same damaged or impaired brick. And we'll set it back up, see what happens. Alright, we're back here. We're going to try it again. We set it up. I've shifted our bricks a little bit. We're going to aim. I'll probably change the elevation a little bit, but right about in that same area. And this is a 147 Winchester full metal jacket. Eyes and ears. Alright, so we had some technical difficulty with our camera, but we're back. We hit the same brick as before with the already damaged one. This was a 147 out of a Glock 19, and it did not penetrate. Come around here to the back side, nothing made it through. So now we're going to move on to the 5.56. We got 2 flavors today, some M193 and some M855, some green tip. So we'll back up a little bit, probably about 25 yards. We're going to try to punch it here. I'll probably put me another little dot here so I know I have a reference point. And we're going to set that up and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back here at about 20-25 yards. We're going to hit it with the AR. We've got some M193 55 grain ball. Oh. Put my ears on. I don't want to go deaf. Your guys' eyes and ears good? Mm-hmm. Alright. Set this up. Alright, so we're here. And from what I'm seeing at a glance, it does not appear to have made it through. Dot was right here. We hit somewhere in that vicinity. I'm not seeing anything on the other side though. Come around here. Nothing. That brick is defeating the 223 or 5.56. So we're going to set it back up and we're going to run it with the M855 62 grain with the soft steel core. And we're back here at the 20-25 yard line. And this time we're going to shoot some of this PMC. They call it X-Tac. It's a M855 ball. It's a 62 grain with a mild steel penetrator. I'm going to put this one a little bit above it, try to hit that intact brick. We'll see how good I can do. Eyes and ears. So I don't lay brick for a profession, and luckily I don't. But we failed to make it through into the wood. Looking on this side, there's nothing. We come around to this side, watch your step, and nothing. So the M855 failed. We're going to take a break, set the bricks back up. There'll be no mortar this time, but we're going to move up to the 308. So we're back here at the firing line. We're stepping it up. We're going to the 7.62 by 51. These are 147 grain ZQI ammo. They're, I don't know what that means. Don't speak Turkish. Anyway, it's a standard ball round, made to NATO specs with the box is saying. Now we're shooting this out of a Remington 700 5R. Basically a closest I could get to a civilian legal M24. So you guys eyes and ears good? We're walking up here on it. That was a 308 7.62 by 51, 147 full metal jacket. Now I see something that looks like it could possibly be proof that we hit it, but I'm seeing nothing on the exit side. I'm seeing nothing on the drywall. Unfortunately, I don't have any AP rounds. We try that today. But now we're going to reset our brick wall. I'm going to step it up to something that I'm pretty damn confident is going to make it through. Back here, we reset up. We got the brick laid. We're going to move up to the 50. We got some M33 ball, 660 grain, I believe it is. Without further ado, we'll get this guy ready. Oh. Eyes and ears. Eyes and ears. Holy cow, I am surprised, guys. Here's the entrance, right? Huge. So we come back over here, we exited clearly. We come over here to the first drywall. You got chunks of it, fragments of wood. I'm gonna guess that was the majority of the bullet, the biggest chunk of it. These all fell over like dominoes. So we keep going. That piece of drywall is the only piece that has a hole in it. The rest of these, scratches, but they're unscathed. I think I'm going to reset this, but this time we're going to switch it. We're going to put our vinyl wall in front. See what we can do without that brick there. Getting ready to rain here. I was 100% impressed with the brick wall and what it can do. We swapped it around. We got the vinyl wall, the siding up front. It's going to open up and rain any second. I'm not wasting around with the 5.56 308. We're straight to the 50. We'll see what this looks like. Hopefully connect to that gel block. Eyes and ears. Good. Crap, that was cool. All right, here's our first board, made to code. We got the vinyl or siding, 3/4 OSB. We got all the insulation, more OSB. First piece of drywall over here, it's tumbling. Bullet sideways. All right, we can move on to the next one. Look on the back section of that, babe. Move on to the next one here. Continuing to tumble. This would have been right here like that. Blowing a huge hole out of it. Keeping on down the line. These bullets are sideways. playing dominoes. It went through a stud. You see that in there? Clean through. Almost ripped the 2x4 in half. Here's where our gel block was. And we caught the corner of him. Well, I say that. I think that's the entrance right there. We might, I can't tell. Cannot tell. Show you what I'm looking at here. It appears something broke it there. I don't know if that was from the fall, one of those jagged pieces of rock, or if the bullet glanced off of it sideways. We'll cut the block apart. If we find something, we'll come back with it. Review the slow motion. It might tell us something we didn't see. I don't see nothing in there. I don't know. We'll come back if we find it though.